Meanwhile, back at the homestead, we're gonna do a little pressure washing today. Bear with me. I'm a little mumble mouth. I'm a little tired. I did a 10-mile trail run, about 1,600 feet of elevation, and I did some other. I'm a trail runner. I did some other hard runs this week as well. So I'm a little tired today, a little fatigued, but I wanted to make a little power washing video for you guys. I got the. I think I ordered this on Amazon. I think I got these at Home Depot as well, but Greenworks. I've bought a few of their products in the past, and the batteries seem to hold up well, and I like their products, so it's kind of a cheap alternative route you can do. 2100 max PSI, 1.2 gallons per minute, portable pressure washer. This guy right here is super light, super easy. Now it's almost a sin me buying this, being from a construction background. I've power washed, I don't know, dozens, and I mean literally dozens of decks, hundreds, if not into the thousands of homes over the years. You know, over a 20-year plus year career in construction. I've done a lot of painting. 10 of those years were all strictly painting. And before you paint the house, you always pressure wash it. Before you stain a deck, you always pressure wash it. So it's kind of hard for me to pull the trigger on this, but I wanted to get it because I'm not using this thing 2 to 3 times a week or once a week. You know, it's going to be a one and done on my deck. I'm going to do it every couple of years. I might use it to wash my cars. Power wash off the house. Obviously, the siding needs to be power washed. It's a little bit dirty. So, you know, I'm going to use it a couple times, and then it's going to sit in the garage for a year or two. That's just the way it's going to be. So I don't need to buy a $2,000 one. Even a $600 gas one, I don't really see the need for that. So, anyways, very simple. Hook the hose, hook this up. So I found the white tip has been working well on this. You can kind of see the deck is very dirty. It hasn't been done in years. These boards right here are fairly new. These boards are old. I got a little bit power washed. I got a little bit right here already washed off. It's working very well on the vinyl siding. These boards right here, I haven't done these, but I've done these. So the power washer alone is not going to clean these up as bright as I want them. So I could use some deck brightener, a little bit of bleach. You can scrub it off. I'll probably do a video showing you guys how to do that as well. But this is just power washer, kind of giving a review on this, and showing you guys kind of how to wash it. Now, I found in this thing, you know, with a real heavy duty power washer, you can go to town on these, turn the pressure way up, and you can really dig into the wood. Now, I found that this thing, you can get pretty close to this, and you can't mess it up. So it's a really, really good tool I'm looking at for like a homeowner. If you guys want to buy this, you can kind of just go to town on these and not get yourself in trouble by digging in and gouging into your wood. Otherwise, like a real heavy duty pressure washer, you can really ding up your wood, bang up your wood, and you're gonna have to replace the board or look at an ugly piece of wood. So homeowner wise, I think this is I mean, I got this thing for I think 179 bucks if I'm not mistaken, something around there. So it's under 200 bucks, and I think, you know, for just your basic homeowner to do a couple things around his house every now and then, it's a great tool, great product. I don't know how long it's going to last, of course, but I've had good luck with this Greenworks brand in the past. You know, it's going to take me, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours probably to do this deck, something around there. This is probably going to take me an extra, you know, 40 minutes to maybe an hour longer than like a really top grade pressure washer. So it is going to slow you down a little bit, but you know, you're saving quite a bit of money. So turn the water on before you start it. All the hoses, there's 2 hoses to attach. You screw them in, make sure the water's running. You can always kind of squeeze your wand. Okay, water's coming out. I know the water's running. You don't want to run it with the water off. You just push it. Now it's pressurized, it's ready to go. That's the cool thing about not having a gas. It's not just sitting there running and running. Let's try the top of this railing. I'm probably gonna replace this anyways because of all these cracks and it's just ugly. I'm gonna take this off. This is obviously rotted right here. It's really rotted and chewed up. So I'm gonna be taking these off and putting another piece of 2x6 there. But just for you know, demo purposes, we'll hit the top of this rail, we'll hit some of these pickets going down, and then we'll hit some of the deck boards and kind of show you how this thing works. So I always want to get straight, so you always want to be straight on. You don't want to be at an angle, because then you're going to see fan lines, right? So always get straight up. Kind of just taking that top layer of film off. This is all chewed up, so this is what you could do with a big industrial or a higher power pressure washer. It would make these grooves, kind of like how this is all chewed up from the sun and the weather. You could actually do that with the water on a tougher one. So I'll show you on this board. You can get pretty darn close. Doesn't chew anything up. Doesn't quite take all that off right away, but you just come right back. Get a little closer. Come back, get a little closer, and it gets pretty much all of it. Now there's some green in here. Like I said, we're gonna have to use some deck brightener, some bleach, and go to town. So I'm just going to basically power wash my whole deck, see what board needs to be replaced, boards, because there's going to be multiple this, that, and a lot of the top cap, probably some of that bench, and I would assume some of these boards down this lower section is kind of the worst part. These were replaced by somebody recently, but you can see they're already getting cracks because there's no finish on here. They're just bare wood, and the sun's already beating on it, causing those cracks. You finish your wood, that prevents that from happening. On these, I'm going to go like half, pretty much. And then when I do the outside coming in, I'm going to be spraying the other half. That's another thing. It's probably good to do the outside first coming in, because it's going to blow a lot of stuff onto your deck. And then do your railings, and then do your deck boards last is a good process to do it. Because if I go here, then I come in, it's going to blow stuff on, and I have to wash it off. You're doing double the work. The whole thing about doing work like this is you want to do it as quickly as you can, the right way, and also save yourself some energy. We're fighting yellow jackets or wasps here right now. A good rule of thumb is always 50% overlap. So if I'm here, I want to come back there, I want to come back there. Think about what your fan is, and then go 50% overlap each time. So I mean, you can see how well these are cleaning up. Pretty nice. But for the most part, we get that cleaned up. We get the wood looking a little bit better, sealed up, and it's ready to go. So what I like to do on these is get kind of a pattern. So I can go all these ways, come this way, this way, this way, till I get to the post. You know, do that side. And then come back, do the other side. It kind of helps you not miss, you know, then you might get one here, one there, that maybe you missed one side of it, and then coming back and doing it again. So that's kind of helps me in my brain miss. So whatever pattern you can develop to get it done, go ahead and go with a pattern of your own. Home, same kind of thing. So I'll maybe avoid this electrical area here for now, but this vinyl is cleaning off pretty well. Darn clean. clean with zero chemicals, just hard water, just spray it. So like I said, if you have a heavier duty one, it's probably going to speed up my production about 20-30%. You know, I can go 20-30% faster than what I'm doing it right now. If you're doing a wall like this, I'm just kind of demoing. I'm going to start up at the top. Everything's going to be washing down, so you're going to be cleaning as you go. Nothing's going to be left up there, no little spots of dirt or whatever else gets on there. Kind of look at it. Just some of these boards, these are really chewed up. I'm curious too. Actually, I did some right here. Let me bang this out real quick and see. That's nice. All right, that's pretty much it. It's all for the demo. I'll show you guys what the finished result looks like after we get it all stained. And then we'll probably do a deck brightener. Like, that looks nice to me, but a few spots, there's little dark black spots in there. So you can see for these boards, it's taken about 3 passes, right? 1, 2, 3. And that's just to kind of try to I'm keeping the fan a certain distance away that I know is going to cut into the filth that's on top enough to get it off. And then I'm trying to move very evenly across the whole thing, across the whole board. Just kind of helps give you a uniform result. You don't have any like stop and start marks. It's kind of hard to make those with this thing, but you can still get some stop and start marks. And then once you kind of know your deck and how far enough you need to get away from it to clean it off the way you want, then you kind of just keep that consistency going, keep that pattern, rhythm. I'm kind of just stepping the exact same way the whole time, and just find out what works. You know, every single deck, every house is different. You know, the slowness I need to go, the fastness I need to go, the fan or the tip being a certain distance away from the house is going to be different on each place you go. And even here is going to be different than around the other side of the house. So just kind of find out what works and then stick with that in the area you're in, and then adjust and improve as you need to. So that's pretty much it. We're going to sign off today. And just wanted to get the deck kind of cleaned off, see what we're working with, what I need to replace, top caps, and a few deck boards, and it looks like this deck's good to go. All the underneath, the underside, all the joists are really in good condition. So it's really just aesthetics on top, a few you know, pieces of dry rot here and there. So, all right, everybody, thank you for watching Stagsby Fixin', and see you again on the next one.